We are going to be on all day. If you want to watch at 4, if you want to watch at 5:30, 6:30, you name it, we're going to be here talking about James Franklin, so you won't miss it, and we hope you can join us then. The Hokies like to say, Virginia Tech, this is home. And so on the Jumbotron behind me, they are welcoming James Franklin home to his new home. The thing that stood out to me the most was how emotional James Franklin was. In this building right now, there's not new energy as of yet, but think about this. On Saturday, the number 13 Miami Hurricanes are going to come into town. Virginia Tech has not yet released the details of this contract, so we don't at this point know exactly how much this is all going to cost between what they have to pay the fired head coach Brent Pry and their new head coach James Franklin. All of this between the buyout for Brent Pry and the new salary for James Franklin is costing dozens of millions of dollars. And I had an exclusive interview with University President Sands about exactly why this is a good investment, not just for Virginia Tech athletics, but for Virginia Tech as a public educational institution. The smoke, the band, the man.
You could not have found a coach that's going to pour his heart and soul into this place more than me and my family.
It's the culmination of weeks of pursuit, hours poring over contracts, and of course, millions and millions of dollars in public and private money. President Tim Sands believes it's all worth it.
If you ask a student or alum, tell me about an experience you had at Virginia Tech that just made you feel like this was home, this was your place, they're almost always going to come to some kind of athletic event they were at. A football game, could be a basketball game, but they're going to remember something special.
Tim Sands believes James Franklin will help create that something special. And based on the fan response we got, he is not alone.
Tech is back on the map, back in the national spotlight, and we've got a great coach, and he's going to have a great program here.
It's exciting. I mean, he's already getting recruits already coming here. Like he said, he's got 40 players already committed to here. I mean, and I fully believe this team will be turned around in 1 year.
But beyond those good VT vibes, Sands believes pumping up the program will help not just the university, but the town of Blacksburg and the entire region.
The economy here is critically dependent on football, let's be honest. It's well over $100 million impact every year. And it's a small town. I mean, it draws people in, keeps people attached, keeps people wanting to come back. I mean, it keeps alums wanting to move back to this region.
And Coach Beamer was in the house today for the announcement, so he gave his blessing over the phone and in person today. And so James Franklin wanted that blessing from Frank Beamer. He got it, and he has decided to make this is home his home. And as far as why he decided that Blacksburg was the right place, that's where we go to our sports director, Brittany Morgan. Brittany, over to you. It is very, very early, of course, but there's already some preliminary information that might back up what President Tim Sands had to say. For example, in 1 hour, the Virginia Tech men's basketball program is going to tip off against Bryant. James Franklin is going to be there. He's going to address the crowd, and that game is sold out. Another example, on Saturday, Virginia Tech will welcome in the 13th-ranked Miami Hurricanes right here at Lane Stadium. Earlier this week, before the James Franklin announcement, there were easy tickets available. In fact, I scooped up 2 on Monday for $30 a piece. Now that the announcement has been made, as of yesterday, Saturday's game is sold out. So there was already some enthusiasm impact. That might bring along some economic impact as well. We're already seeing some of those returns.